Hey guys, it's Rachel from RBG Colors, and today I'm bringing you the third book in my installment series of flip-throughs of Johanna Basford's coloring books. And today we're going through World of Flowers, which ranks as one of my top favorite books of hers. Right up there with Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, which is my other favorite book of hers. This is the American version. As you can see, it's got the pink background here. The bigger of. The of is smaller in the UK print. And the metallic accents are slightly different on the UK version of this. So let's get the little fact sheet out. So this book was published by Penguin Books on October 23rd, 2018. It is 80 pages long and currently sits at $12.44 on Amazon for the price. It's 10 by 10 by 0.41 and 1.14 pounds, and it is 4.8 stars, which most of her books are between 4.7, 4.8, and 5 stars. I haven't seen any of her books really go below that. And the size is pretty average as far as all of her books also. It's pretty much the exact same size as Magical Jungle when I was comparing them earlier before I did this video. And and slightly bigger than Enchanted Forest or Secret Garden. And excuse my voice, I have a slight cold my son picked up at school. So I'm a little stuffed up. But okay, so, and if you ever want to tell, right here is the penguin on the binding of the book if you're trying to figure out which version you have. It doesn't really matter because the paper, both books are made on like equally high quality paper as far as the UK and the American versions go. Johanna actually had, for her US print of her books, she had special paper made for all of her US print books. In the UK, they have a very similar paper type. It's a slightly thinner type of paper, but it's just as high quality. But she couldn't find the exact version of paper she wanted for her books when she came to print them here in the US. So what they did is they actually created she had her own type of paper commissioned and made, which is pretty cool, actually, I think. And it's named after her, I guess. It's kind of interesting. So, as you can see, you've got the beautiful metallic accents on this book. When you open it, you've got the gorgeous French dust cover. You've got your publication page and your name bracket page. Let me make sure. Now, I tried to do this video earlier, and for some reason, I kept, the pages just didn't, for some reason, fit completely in the screen. Okay, so here's the introduction page, your tips for coloring page. Here, I was practicing a color combination. As you can see, I was just testing to see how it would look on this paper and how those specific pencils worked on this paper. And I want to make sure that I get the entire page in the shot for you guys, because that's why most people watch a through, so they can see if they like what's in this book. Now, these pages are back to back. And, oh, one thing I was going to say about the prices. When I got this book, it was about $9, a little more than $9 for this book. Currently, prices of things are, they're changing wildly, and it's varying wildly on Amazon. So if you wait just a little while, I'm sure the price will come down again. And you know, be something slightly more affordable. But these books are really worth it. I highly recommend it. But you could always watch the prices if it's a little too expensive now. In the next month or two, I'm sure the price will come back down. Because I got this for a steal. And I love this book. This is one of my favorite books of hers. I'm so happy I have it. Lots of gorgeous double page spreads. You've got some beautiful jewel beetles here. And you get 80 pages of super high quality images on really high quality paper, as you can see. One thing that I will say though is that you got to be careful with the wet media on this. Now, gel pens work great. Pencils work great. I've used fine liners fine on this paper. But I would be careful. You don't want to get it too wet, because it will bleed through. And I think I actually tested some different markers and stuff in the back that I'll show you. Because as always, Johanna puts color palette test pages in her books for us. So that way we can test our different medias and make sure that we don't ruin an image. If you're wondering if something will bleed through or not, you can always test it on that page in the back first and make sure, so that you don't accidentally ruin an image on the opposite side. And another thing that you can do, you can use clear gesso, or you could copy one of these pages, or, you know, if there's a page that you really like but you want to use markers on it, I don't see why you couldn't just copy and scan it and print it on a different type of paper, so that way you don't have to actually ruin the image on the opposite side, if that's what you were thinking of doing. I know a lot of people do that. So as you can see here, I was following a tutorial on Pamela's passion for pencils. I didn't get to finish it yet. I've been following lots of different tutorials. She's got some great tutorials for Prismacolors and for this book, and a lot of Johanna Basford's books. She has a ton of great tutorials, and if you're looking for like tutorials to help you get started or to get inspiration, because maybe you don't know where to start, you know, sometimes with different books, you can go to the different Facebook pages. Like there's Johanna Basford, Your Pages. She actually allows people to upload their finished pages. And then there's also Pamela's Passion for Pencils, has her own Facebook page and group. And there's also Coloring Bliss and the Coloring Diva. They all have really great Facebook groups where you can find a lot of inspiration, and usually lots of links to different tutorials for these books too. So if there's anything you want to try, or you want to learn how to color in a certain way, there's a lot of resources out there for you. I mean, look at these beautiful double page spreads, guys. Just gorgeous. And hopefully I got it perfect this time for you guys. I changed the lighting and tried to make sure that it's perfectly in view for you guys. Oh, I cannot wait to do this page. We're going to have to vote on down in the comments. You'll have to let me know which pages you guys would want to do for a color along. So right here is where I tested a few different media types. And here's our classic The End page. And right here, I tested alcohol marker here. I tested a pastel colored one here and two different darker colored markers up here. And then right here, I tested two different water-based markers just in fine liners, just to see if they would bleed through, so that I could show you guys. And as you can see, they did. Now, the fine liner and the water-based marker didn't, as you can see. can't really see any bleed through from the fine liner and the water-based marker, which is right here. It's like not even really a little shading, I guess. But the alcohol marker did bleed through, so you'll have to be a little careful with that, which is why I tested it and wanted to show you guys, just so you guys could get an idea of what you could use in here. And then with these few books that she did like previously, she did give us some bonus coloring pages here at the back. And they're just gorgeous. Gorgeous double page spreads. Sorry about the baby in the background. I don't know if any of you guys can hear little Ava. She's not been feeling well since she got sick. There we go. So there's that page. And then our back to our beautiful French dust cover. And her little advertisement here for her other books. In the back of the page where she gives you a few little tidbits on the book and about her and the price. And the whole book is fully colorable, just so you know. You can color this, both parts of the cover you can color. There's tutorials out for that. And yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to hit subscribe and click that like button. And have a good day, guys. Happy coloring. Bye.